we're back. This week's vlog is jumping back onto the YZR500. We've missed a few weeks and there's been some progress. I'm currently sat in a service station just on my way to a place called Spray Bay, and that means one thing: they do bodywork, and I'm picking the bodywork up for the YZR today, so I'm proper excited about that. I've just popped in just to grab a coffee and met Neil. Before I go to Spray Bay though, we're dropping the Aprilia off at the dyno, which was in last week's. We're supposed to do that in last week's vlog, but it didn't happen because the dyno was a bit busy, and it's still a bit busy at the minute, so we're leaving it there with them to try and slot it in between dyno runs. So I don't know if we're going to get footage. I'm going to ask the guys there if they'll take some footage for us and see what they get up to. Yeah, main thing with this vlog is we're getting back on the YZR. Whitham's ready to put the engine in, or might have started putting the engine in, so we're going to go see that, talk about all the bits that we've got for it, maybe show you a glimpse of some bodywork. Exciting times, because I'm peaking to see this thing built. Most of all the parts are back. We were just discussing the other day about the airbox and stuff we've had made, so that might be at Jim's house now as well. So stay tuned to see some cool two-stroke action, but first we're dropping the Aprilia off at PHR.
We didn't do in the back.
Yeah?
We didn't put that smaller seal around that airbox lid. There was a bit of a seal, wasn't there?
What do you mean?
It goes on tight, the lid on that carbon one.
What, so it needs a seal on it?
Took that big seal off. It won't make any difference.
Oh, well, maybe say that. Right, so we've dropped the Aprilia off. Pete's not here. We're just standing chatting to Dave, the engine tuner, that's actually done the engine in this bike. So I'm going to ask them to see if somebody can get some video footage of when they run it on the dyno for you guys to see whenever we come back. But yeah, we're going to go Spray Bay now, Neil. Yeah.
Can do. 10 of extra fuel. There is 13 litres in it.
Dave, well, 13 litres in the bike's more than enough.
I'll leave that jerry can. There's half a jerry can there.
Yeah. Oh, don't look. It's going straight in Dave's lawnmower. Yeah, so we'll pick it up and hope she still looks the same. For any of you people that don't know or haven't heard of Spray Bay, they're like really, well, for starters, they do all my race paints. They do quite a lot of all the top teams in British Superbikes race paints. There's a logo there. Phone number there now. Yeah, phone number. Any details you want on that side. They do pretty much all the like sort of top teams. I'm not saying we're a top team, so like factory Honda team, all that sort of stuff in England. As far as race teams go, World Superbikes, I think, maybe even the BMW team, Sean Muir's team, all that. So yeah, they do all them teams, and then they do a lot of like high-end classic motorbike stuff as well, so loads of other things Whitham's had done. Quite a lot of nice classic motorbikes that you've probably seen have been done by here, so we're going to go in now and grab the stuff. I don't know whether to show it to you now or like hold off, so yeah, I might just go and have a look myself. I'll let you guys see it and then show you once we get to Jim's house. But yeah, so if you want anything done, come. Oh, factory BMW team's literally here right now, just picking bits up. There you go. We're just turning the radio down so we can come for copyright. Right, this is what I was... Oh, the lighting. This is what I wanted to show you. So these are like all factory. Do you know what year these are from? Castrol, Honda, PTR, Honda. That's like when Eugene rode as Park Algar colours. HM plant, Honda. That PTR again. That Triumph, that's when like Bruce Anstey rode for them, is it?
Craig Jones.
Craig Jones, alright, yeah, so Red Bull. That'd be like Eugene or Johnny. Oh, my fingers putting it out of zoom, yeah.
No, Chris Jones.
And then like, oh, there's proper Hall of Famer there, that one. Who's that, Neil? That top rider there, right at the back. And then
resembles one of
we've made the Hall of Fame. So yeah, that's what I was trying to explain. These guys have painted a lot of top team. They were picking up the factory BMW tanks and stuff here. There's loads of other Honda stuff here, but I don't want to get it on the camera because it's not really fair to be showing off stuff that we don't own. So we're going to jump back in the van now. I'm heading back to the workshop, but the next time you see me, it's probably going to be at Whitham's house, taking this stuff out of the van and having a look at the bike, seeing where we're at with the engine and stuff like that, and carrying on from there. Right, it's now the next day. Yeah, I just didn't get time once I got home from the workshop, and I've just rung Jim there and he's in, so I'm just going to nip up. But he was in major dilemma. He said that he wasn't fit to make a cup of tea. He sounded quite stressed out, so he needed some milk. So I've called the shop to get him some milk. On our way up to Jim's house now, get this out, and then have a bit of a run through of current situation with the bike and engine and all that sort of stuff. So should we get a little tease? Oh, I wonder if I can zoom in on that. Can you tell what it is? Anyone that thinks they know, comment right now. No cheating. Well, you can't say what it is. I've told them to comment if they can recognise the sprouts in the bag.
That's just amazing, isn't it?
I could do the same job with a spray can, I reckon. Couldn't you?
Just stunning, isn't it?
Think we've got much money off Michelin? Oh,
look at it. That's just stunning, isn't it?
Quality.
Absolutely beautiful.
Right. Is that? Yeah. Oh, he's gonna do that. He's gonna drink a cup of tea. We'll have a brew and then we're going on again. We're gonna have a brew and then we're gonna go in and have a bit of a look and a talk through the bike and see what's happening. Right, so, oh yeah, I forgot that the seat unit is
the seat unit is
fully mounted, so there's no frame. Oh my days.
Okay,
right, we're going to have a bit of a run through of the current situation. So the last time everybody's seen it, there was literally just the chassis. Forks were in. We tried the wheels, which are sitting over there right now. Yeah, you put quite a lot of work into the engine, so
so basically all these head studs and nuts were kind of just a bit corroded, and the studs were the wrong ones because you can't get the right length ones with the right shoulder on it. So we had some studs made, got them zinced, put them in, and then one of the things we had to do was...
Yeah, so them studs weren't one of the things that we got off Clive, were they?
No.
Yeah.
We didn't get much off Clive because, I mean, Clive, bless him.
Yeah,
he's got
still
the stuff,
running.
But why would you sell it if you're going to run a bike that you can't get bits for? Because these things, it's like opening a massive tin of worms in that you can't buy anything ready to go. You've got to source everything.
Plus different. We figured out that different parts fit different. Not just chassis parts, but engine parts. So if you run a certain set of pipes or cylinders, you need,
Yeah. So, and the other thing about these is there were that few of them, and they all went racing. So they've all got history. They've all been raced by somebody because we're in Grand Prix, because that's where they race. But actually, every year this bike ran for 3 years, and it evolved. It's like Trigger's brush.
Yeah.
They evolved every single year from whatever.
Do you think in 20 years' time people are going to say, yeah, it went from Grand Prix and then James Whitham and Lee Johnson had it for a year?
And now look at it. But this is another thing. So they're the head. They're for the combustion chamber, that one, and then that's the outer one on the cylinders. So we've had to get them made.
What, did you know somebody then? Or
yeah, I got a bit of a tip on somebody. It's all industrial stuff. He's not a motorbike person. He just measured them. He's got a thing he puts them on, and he knows, the guy knew all about the red ones because they're high temperature and they're made out of a different stuff, so we got all them made. So that was that, and these were the old studs that are flipping awful, and what you could
we got some abuse for saying that they'd been Irish-ified or whatever the word was. But
imagine that rough old nut with that sticking out about that far, and it just looked awful.
Yeah. Like it was never things that were going to stop the bike from running. Yeah, but
it was just stuff. I mean,
look
how much nicer this look with all these that going through the right flipping distance and that, but everything else checks out alright. So as far as we can tell, because we haven't had the bottom end of bits because we can't get some of the bearings, but we've checked all the run out on the crank and everything, and the pistons look mega, so it looks like it'll
see all these. I've just realised that. So see all them, is that like you could put it at different?
Yeah. What happens is, that's the back engine mount, that stays, you can't alter that. So these, you can get different lengths of these, and you alter that. So basically the engine will go like that. So it'll move about 10 millimetres there and about, I don't know.
So we've only got the one thing here now to do that with, but you could have... Why would you have done that then?
Because Rossi just wanted... Serge Rossi at Rock wanted it so it was adjustable. I don't think Harris did that. Harris stuck to the original geometry and weight distribution of the Yamaha that they copied. Rock, Serge Rossi designed this so that they could get it how they want it. And to be honest, once you get it how you want it, you'd never alter it every weekend.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Would you feel that, like 5 mil up or...
Me, no.
No comment.
Apparently when they got him out, Neil McKenzie told me that he's used a Rock chassis. Once you got them set, you never altered them. You just, that's where
so that's it now, as set as as what it was or what it came out with. It's obviously all been clean because it looks really well.
Yeah, it looks mega, doesn't it?
You've done.
So that's all been clean. Front end's good. The wheels have been fitted. We're just going to send the wheels have to go off. These have to go.
Yeah,
off.
we've got two sets of wheels. So the set we tried the last time that we'd bought are over there, and then we've got another set which are going to go to back to the same painters, which is Spray Bay.
The wheels on that, from what we can tell, the wheels are going to be this beautiful metallic Yamaha Motor France blue.
So if anybody guessed through the bubble wrap, that was the colour. That's what.
It's just beautiful.
That's
so the wheels are going to be that colour, but then they're going to have the red.
Yeah, pinstripe
round on them. They look beautiful. It'll look proper. It'll look really nice.
So what's the next thing now? We were talking about. So we're waiting on. You've had a whole new airbox made.
Right. Yeah. So with this model at that time, 95, 96, the factory and everybody else were playing about with sealed airboxes. So instead of just having the carb stuck out the front and just breathing inside the fairing, what you'd have is on this one. People had different ones. This is a big scoop in the front, and then inside the side pieces that you can't see, there's some ducts going down. They call them cheek ducts.
Yeah. Cheek or cheek?
Cheek at the bike. So then they go in the end of an airbox that fits, and now we're waiting for a guy to make us the carbon fibre airbox that fits in there. Then you put reed blocks, go on, them that way, and them that way, then them going inside the airbox, then the airbox front goes on, and the air comes in down the side.
Yeah. So we're waiting on the airbox to be able to do the next part. But you've got somebody coming today about the gaskets. So he's had all new. We need obviously 8 gaskets just to do this. So there's one in between.
So we need 8 gaskets that are this shape, and then the airbox, the carbon fibre airbox will fit in between that and the cylinder.
He's coming to make a
you're going to take an impression of that, and then laser cut some gaskets out.
But we're hoping in the next week. I've been sent some stuff recently of the guy that does the airboxes.
This is what
so
the wheels
trick.
look like, look. See that?
Yeah.
So that's what that's same setup, same fork, same Yamaha Motor France colours.
This is Niall's bike.
That's Niall's bike. They did a feature, but this is this is a rock fibre. It's same bike look, but. See, we know airbox.
So that's an earlier one then?
Yeah, these are the sort of incarnations as to every YZR, sorry. They're the factory ones, but the Rossi ones, the Serge Rossi ones followed. And actually, that's one of the things, you've got to source bits wherever you can, but if you look at
These are special, aren't they?
These are just beautiful. Just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And they're made in France. So these
says millet.
Yeah, so these are made in France and they've never been bent, they've never been crashed, they're just perfect, absolutely perfect.
Rock, 95.
Yeah, rock, that's
4 V6.
Yeah, so what he'll do, they'll try different expansion chambers.
God, can you imagine the amount of different sets of pipes and stuff they'll have had?
Exactly.
It'll have been insane.
With the tool strokes, they had different pipes. Say if you went to Hockenheim,
different
they'd
tracks.
have top end pipes, compared to somewhere like, I don't know.
So say if you rode one at the Northwest or you rode one at Knockhill, you'd want completely different. I'm sorry if this camera's shaking a bit, but every time I step, I can't step normally.
So then, originally you would have had is a traditional old-fashioned frame, like a subframe, and the seat had bolt on, not stressed. This is
like a free supporting,
seat. So the seat forms brackets in here
because there's nothing there other than your ass and the pipes.
Correct.
There's no like sometimes now we've got Motec boxes up there and some other electronics and stuff in your bike, but in them
pretty simple. Yeah, pretty simple. So that'll fit, and I think that's that side one. That would just look. And then mount on.
I've seen some pictures, when they're sat like that without the seat unit on and just the pipes and everything.
Gorgeous.
Once we get the airbox, then there's going to be nothing because the guy's going to get on with the gaskets pretty straight away.
Then we've got the wheels that are going for paint. Then we've got this, the loom. This is the loom, and it's a more complicated loom than what you might think because that's so that bolts on the front. We've got to clean all that up. Clean them connectors up. That bolts on there, and that's your power valve motor, and that plugs in. Obviously, that's controlled electronically. And then if you look over here, these are your control cables for your power valve, that then goes on to that little motor we've just been looking at.
I was once riding that really smart 250 of Steve Wheatman's, and that's what broke one of the little adjuster screws on the power valve, and the bike nipped up because I felt terrible. Like, it was really rare 250, but it's one of them things, isn't it, that you can't. Yeah, it's gonna look amazing.
We've cleaned all these. These are all really nice and really good order. These have all been checked out and new bolts, and it'll look, especially when if you look at the
big thing is the chassis and everything when it's come. You know what I mean?
It's just cute,
it looks amazing.
And the main thing about this was the chassis. Somebody polished it so it was a mirror finish, which is awful on a race bike. So we've got it back to sort of a brush finish, and
camera won't zoom in, but you see they're all even hand numbered and everything by here.
Yeah, because they'll have been tuned, and they want to know what they've done with them. But just everything about these that's the power valve actual, actuator.
1, 2, 1 and 2,
It's definitely how they came off anyway. Don't be saying I put cylinders on wrong way. That marks them on the came off, so good, isn't it?
Do you know the good thing? It's going to be built hopefully in time for the weather being good, isn't it?
We should be. We're not far off it now.
Have you got any old Yamaha France leathers, do you reckon?
Yeah, I got some, yeah.
I reckon you'd look good on it, Jim.
No, it's too fast for me now.
No, we need a good. You need to go to like Donington or somewhere, doesn't it? Where'd be a good track for this bike? Donington? No.
Yeah, you want somewhere that's
nice and flowing and
flat, really.
But even if you went to Donington National and missed out the 2 hairpins, you'll just go chicane and through on the start finish. I don't know what that's called. Is it National?
I've raced Harris at Donington.
This could be. That's right. Where were you in that Grand Prix?
I wonder if I finished 9th in France.
But the clutch went at Donington, didn't it? Yeah. So this could be we could relive that moment.
Prize money. What she said on that? Yeah, have a look at this, look.
Excuse me, limping. Right, we're going to actually let you see the bodywork now. Oh, this is something else I wanted to show you. So when I was over at Spray Bay the other day, I dropped off some bodywork for this. This is a little Suzuki RB50 that we built, which is like, well, you can see, it is literally brand new. It's been sat here for, I'm going to say 2 years, Jim, what do you reckon?
About 2 years.
About 2 years, because I couldn't find any bodywork for it, but I found some, and I've dropped it off to Spray Bay.
Brand new.
It's going to be...
Things brand new, everything's been plated or...
It's completely, absolutely mint, so I'm really looking forward to getting that built up, but here is the...
Yeah, so what happens
is... resistance.
If you look at this...
Off of the airbox.
Air scoop, the air goes in the front, and then, if you can imagine, it splits into two, like a Y-shaped collector at the front, and then
it goes down.
The cheek pieces fit down in here, and then bob in the end of about here, go in the end of the...
So these are just to let air out. These aren't...
Yeah, they're to try and get air out that's gone through the rad.
Yeah.
The radiator sits kind of here, and they're to suck air through the radiator, because you've got to cool the engine.
What noise do you think it's going to make? hopefully not.
But just look at it. It's just...
You can't even feel it. We were saying this.
Beautiful.
You can't even feel the...
Just stunning. It will look a proper bit of kit, will this? And it's the proper colour.
Yeah.
I don't know why anybody would have painted it. Somebody, when we got this bike, it was in Marlboro colours, which is a Yamaha Grand Prix bike colour, but
it's not that bike.
Not that bike. And every bike that either Harris or Rock Serge Rosset built was ridden by somebody who was in Grand Prix. So they all
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you do it in the original? Because it's just beautiful, that. Always impressed me, Spray Bay. They are very clever.
I'm excited now to see it. So all we need, if we get this airbox. Talking about nice colours, that's my favourite ever of any time. Cadbury's, cool. Yeah. So all we're waiting on is the airbox, which is going to be in the next week or so, because we were talking about it last week. Get the airbox, that on. The gaskets won't be that long, will they?
Quite complicated getting those airbox reblocks and then the carburetors on. Get all that done.
Yeah.
Then we can get the bodywork fitted, get all the front end on, the clocks.
Can get running then, can't it?
Shouldn't be far off then.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit of work to do. If you look at this, one of the things they have, what we need to try, and because you can't just go to a shop and buy what you need like you can with most bikes here and up. So look, see these, look.
Yeah.
These are water pipes, look.
Yeah.
That link the heads. These are coolant pipes on the cylinder heads.
Yeah.
And then they go into the water system, the cooling system.
Yeah.
They've had some proper stiff.
Fragile, aren't they?
They've been gobbed. And I'm just trying to, I've got onto a bloke who might have some, and otherwise we're not clear. They work.
Do you think if there's anybody watching this that might be able to make something like that?
They're only alley, they're not mag or anything. But, I mean, we're going to blast them, obviously. If we use these, they'll be blasted and cleaned up, but...
Yeah, they won't re-weld and really don't... Well, why has that been... That's been made like that
that's dropped off. And so what they've done is they've welded a big thing on it and just filed it flat so they can get a bolt in it. It's a bit scabby. That's what they should have looked like. They should be thin. But obviously one's broken.
If there's anybody watching this and they think that they can make these, or have... Well, the chances of somebody having them is probably even...
I might have got onto a bloke.
Yeah? Yeah, but if we end up with 2 sets, we'll have some to sell.
True. These are the studs that we had made. Look at them, just. And we had to get them plated. We're getting plated in a place at Sheffield. You've had this stuff. Stunning, really nice. And that, how can you get excited about stuff like that? Very sad, man.
I used to be normal until I started hanging around with you, Jim. Now, well, shiny stuff used to excite me, just not bolts. Adults version of Lego.
Yeah.
Right. So obviously this is not ready to go on yet, but. For the sake of use,
we're getting all giddy, so
we're going to let on that it's for the sake of YouTube, but it's actually for us that can't hold our piss and we want to see what it looks like. So you just put that reel in. It holds the exhaust, so we can have a look. What we're saying? Huh?
It's got to be that one, hasn't it? Has to be that one. So that'll go.
Do you know what makes me laugh? It's exciting for me because I missed all this, but you've rid these bikes, you've raced this bike, seen it for 25 years, and you're still as excited now, if not more excited.
It has to be said, I live on my own.
Why don't they design bikes like this now with, like, we should have 2 strokes again, shouldn't we?
So just stay where you are. I just need to get that seat unit, that seat cover thing. Hang on.
It's infectious how happy he is, and like I think the world love him, but even like this still makes me smile. So
then that,
here we go. This is the pièce de résistance.
That just goes on there, and that'll fit like that, and that'll all line up when it's done right. So,
oh my days!
Look at that. When it's that'll be. Look at the exhaust. Just look at that, look. I mean, they'll be solid, obviously. They'll go right in the middle. It'll come out of that.
Oh my days!
Awesome, isn't it?
Should we just not tell them we finished it and just keep it for a while and do some track days? Imagine rocking up the track day with this.
Banned straight away.
Do you know anybody that has a decent track day company that we could maybe flag on? Oh man, I'm proper excited now to see this actually finished.
It's just gonna be beautiful.
At least we don't have long to wait. We'll get this airbox and then. I thought he took all the stuff out, and he's literally just turned around to me and said, "Where's the tank, by the way?" Right, we've put the tank on as well because we could not wait to see it and look, but I don't want to show you guys yet because then that's like too much. You're getting too much because we're excited. So you're gonna have to see like the proper unveil in the next vlog or 2 to see that. Pop back and see that. What do you think? This is Jim's reaction, so you can see from him.
I honestly, just beautiful.
Does it make you think you could wring the neck off it again?
No.
Or does it give you sore collarbones?
I've got a waft of surgical spirit.
Not 2-stroke of what the doctor gives you. Oh man.
God.
It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Look. People talk about if you ever see them things, oh we've hacked your phone and we've got all your photographs and we're going to show the world, and you'd be worried if you got Jim's phone and you just got pictures of 2 strokes. Yeah, that's it, yeah. There ain't a law against it yet, but there will be. I mean, it's coming, isn't it? Get anything up here. Get your motorbike fixed. Get some logs for your stove. Huh? One-stop shop. Whew, this is fresh. Well, that is a quick update of current situation with the bike. I'm proper excited. Jim's proper excited. Oh, I just can't wait to see it finished. I'm really excited about the airbox. The guy that's doing the airbox is unbelievable at one-off carbon work and stuff like that. And if any of you have seen Shaky Burns' bike that he's put on a while ago, he's did all the body work and stuff for that. So we've even got him penciled in for some more projects going forward for like the 250 and stuff. Yeah, I'm super excited to see the airbox, and that's going to be sort of the hold up, not the hold up point, but the point of when we're fit to do the next vlog on this. So it might be a few weeks time or whatever, but I'll give you all a bit of notice when that's happening. Thanks as always for watching. I'm really enjoying doing these, especially because I get to hang out with Jim a bit more. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe because it helps the channel.